System message. I'm sorry, I just couldn't sleep. I kept tossing and turning. I guess there are still a lot of things on my mind. You know, ellipsis. Before I got us mixed into all of this saving Valencia business, I wanted to contact the human world just to learn more about my heritage. There are all sorts of legends. I've heard that there are golden arches in your world that are a gateway to food. Do you know what I'm talking about? System. Are you talking about McDonald's? 1 of 2 response. No idea. 2 of 2 responses. Button. No idea. 2 of 2 responses. Messages. A monochrome icon stylized with a meteor. Behind is a medium-sized gear with a clock face within, interlocked with a small-sized gear. Heading. Image. Ellipsis. Too bad. I wish I remembered more details, but Valencians tried to destroy any scrolls and tomes that contained knowledge about the human world. There are still human relics scattered throughout Valencia though. Humans and their descendants hid away things from your world before the search and destroy all things human campaign began in Valencia. Magic was even used to keep larger things hidden. There could even be cities filled with things from your world that remain shrouded by magic. I would love to discover something like that, but I can't just go around broadcasting I want to find one. People here would get suspicious of me for sure. But I do believe they exist. I'm living proof that not all things from the human world are gone from here. Anyways, I'm really interested in the device you're using to communicate with me. Can you tell me more about it? System message. I'm using a tablet called the iPad. 1 of 3 I'm using a phone. 2 of I'm using a watch. 3 of I'm using a phone. I'm using a phone. 2 of 3 responses. Messages. A monochrome icon style like a phone? I haven't heard that term before. Whatever this phone is, I'm glad you have it. I wonder if I'll ever cross paths with the phone in Valencia. If I do, I'm sure you'll be the first to recognize what it is. If we happen to run into one of the remaining human relics on Valencia, your knowledge of them would be invaluable. I was just a baby when Valder was destroyed and Valencians started the movement to eliminate all things human related from this world. The Masters Council tried to bring some stability to Valencia, ellipsis. And Kronos was on that council, ellipsis. Which means, ellipsis. System message. He stood by his humans got killed. 1 of 2 responses. Stop thinking dark thoughts. 2 of 2 responses. Button. Stop thinking dark thoughts. 2 of 2 responses. Heading. Response. I can't help it. I can't help it. Descriptive hell. Button. I wonder if Kronos just stood there coldly as the order came down to massacre all those innocent lives. If he did possess a heart, he surely didn't show it today when all that injustice happened to Merrick. Anyways, what do you think Riley meant when she said, "Don't hate Luther"? I don't get why she keeps on defending him, especially when he's draining her blood. Maybe he put her under a spell, ellipsis. Riley doesn't seem like the type that naturally gets along with Kronos. Oh darn, ellipsis. I guess it's harder than I thought to stop thinking about my conversation with Riley. System message. Ash it. Stop worrying about things you can't control. 1 of 2 response. You need to clear your mind for the trials tomorrow. 2 of 2 responses. Button. Stop worrying about things you can't control. 1 of 2 responses. Messages. A monochrome icon stylized with a meteor. Behind. I just hate to think that Kronos might be taking advantage of her. But you're right. I need to focus on things I can do something about. Saying it out loud makes me realize what sound advice you just gave, but, ellipsis. It's definitely easier said than done. Like when someone tells you don't jump into the pit of spiders and you know it's not a good idea, but a part of you wants to jump in? System message. No, I've never wanted to jump into a pit of spiders. 1 of 2 response. Yeah, this is just like that. 2 of 2 responses. Yeah, this is just like that. Responded. Haha. You totally get me. Sorry, ellipsis. I had a long yawn. Guessed along. Tiring day is starting to hit me. Boy, ellipsis. My mind is hazy and my eyelids are drooping, ellipsis, but I'm not going to sleep. It's too bad I never got to meet my teammates today, ellipsis. It makes me even more nervous for tomorrow, but at least I'll have you. Let's see, ellipsis. I never told you this, ellipsis. But when I was a kid, I was quite an annoying brat. I may not sound so bratty right now, but 8-year-old me was definitely a brat. I loved to brag. I thought I was better than everybody else and I wouldn't listen to anyone who said otherwise. There was a decrepit mine outside of Lyle. The miners had long abandoned the mine because the earth surrounding it was too weak, and many had lost their lives to the frequent cave-ins. My parents warned me to stay away. It was dangerous and too easy to get lost. But the mine was rumored to still hold many precious gems and treasures, since it was abandoned before all the treasures were farmed. So one day, I filled a lamp with oil, bought some food rations and went in looking to score it rich. As I explored the musty, damp tunnels, I noticed little vibrations coming up through the floor and tickling my toes. The vibrations became a large rumble and suddenly the ceiling came down behind me, blocking the path I came from. No problem. I didn't panic. I thought I could get out easily so I continued to explore. But soon I ran out of oil to keep the lamp burning. It was cold and all I could do in complete darkness was feel the sides of the walls and try to move forward. Maybe it was backwards? I lost my sense of direction at that point. It must have been a few hours of walking in the darkness when the burning dryness in my throat couldn't be ignored. I tried to lick the condensation on the walls for water. No problem. It was cold. No, memory of, hot, vertical. It was looking dim for me until I saw a light, a warm fire. The fire was sprouting out of a man's hand. My parents must have filed an urgent request with the nearby guild and they sent a mage to look for me. You thought I would be happy to see this mage, right? No, I was a brat, remember? My pride was severely wounded. I had gotten myself into this mess and I was going to get myself out of it myself. I ran away from him. And I kept running in the darkness, away from his light, until I felt my movements hindered by something sticky and wet. Then I heard a sizzling sound. It was the acid dripping from the fangs of the mine spider. I had just gotten caught in its web. Heading not found. Mine spiders like to spit acid onto their victims until they are partially dissolved before consuming them. I pictured what was going to happen to me in graphic detail. I waited for the spider to roast my flesh with acid and deal my gruesome end. There was no way the mage would have continued looking for me after how I behaved. But I was wrong. Boy, was I glad I was wrong. The mage jumped in between me and the spider. He lit the spider on fire with magic and broke me free from the web. I heard a terrible hissing sound coming from the spider as the mage took my hand in his and we raced out of the cave together. We were both panting when we got outside. It wasn't until we were in broad daylight that I noticed the mage's chest was bare and parts of his body had been badly scarred. He must have taken off his shirt to prevent further damage from the acid-soaked cloth. But I was wrong. I heard a terrible hiss. Back. No, mute. My mind was forever scarred too with the image of the damaged skin covering the mage's neck and shoulders. He had jumped in between me and the spider to block its acid attack from hitting me. I was silent as he took some ointment from his pouch and applied it to his wounds. I thought he would be angry with me. Ellipsis. I mean, who wouldn't be after getting hurt from saving some dumb brat? But instead he just smiled and tossed a gold coin at me. He had found it in the mine and told me I was right. There was probably really good treasure hidden in there. Then he said, magic is about taking risks. Kid, take risks. Grow strong so that one day, you can help others. I didn't get to find out his name that day. The mage with brilliant red hair as passionate as the flames he used to save me. I was too ashamed to ask. It wasn't until years later that I saw the same scars on the neck of Ignis, the master of fire. The master of fire, with a head of fiery, red hair, who passionately believed he could use magic to greatly better Olyncia and all its people. Ellipsis. I saw his picture in the papers when they reported on his disappearance after his sister, Scarlet, died. People remember him as a deserter, a X1B plus Luen $T X1B plus now. Ellipsis. But I'll always remember him as the Ignis who saved my life. And when he should have threatened me with fear, he gave me hope. I regret not being able to do something for him during his darkest hours, to help Master Ignis like he helped me. That's an embarrassing story for me. Ellipsis. Haha. Ellipsis. I haven't spoken about it to anyone, but you. Ellipsis. But that's why I wanted to become a mage and join a guild. Ellipsis. MHMMM, ellipsis, I want, ellipsis, to help, ellipsis, stupid, ellipsis, hopeful, ellipsis, brats, ellipsis, like me, ellipsis. System message, Ash is asleep. 4 hours 29 minutes 54 seconds. A palish blue